Steve, today was your final game in charge of the first team. It wasn't to be tonight. What were your thoughts on this evening's performance?
I thought we were good for large aspects. I thought the plan was very good first half. We planned to stifle them and frustrate them and slow them down, which I thought we did, and then try and catch them on the counter. Obviously disappointed with the decision that wasn't given our way in the first half. We felt we should have got a penalty and a sending off. Wasn't given, so them things unfortunately haven't been going for us. But then second half it was just about whether we could repeat that, whether we could keep that going and keep the concentration, and fortunately we couldn't on two occasions. But we kept going. I thought we had more possession second half, and we huffed and puffed around the box a little bit, but we couldn't find that goal. And I think that's been obviously that's one of the problems we've associated with the team for a long time now, not just since I've been here, but for a long time. So that needs to be put right.
Looking back over the past 6 weeks that you've been in charge of the first team, there have been highs, there have been lows, there's been some great goals, some memorable moments. How do you reflect on your time as Wolves head coach?
I've enjoyed it. I mean, myself and James were thrust into it, really. We were asked to do it, and we agreed, not knowing what was involved and how much was involved and the situation. You know, we went into a group of players that were very down. The mood was very low. And I think we've managed to lift them and give them some hope. So, and you can see that in the performances. I think the fans will have seen it on the grass. But you know, ultimately you still got to get results, and you know that's what we haven't been able to do enough of. That's the only regret really. I've not been able to bring more points for the fans and for myself, and for the players. You know, because I think maybe a couple of games we might have deserved a little bit more from, with the Brighton game and the Palace game. So. But I've enjoyed it, and you know, let somebody else take the reins now, and somebody with vast experience hopefully is going to help the club.
You had the chance to meet Julen yesterday at the training ground. What were your first impressions of him?
Yeah, I liked him. He was very open, very honest. Wanted to know what we thought. Wanted to gather our thoughts, not just his thoughts. I thought that was really commendable because we didn't really know him that well, and we shared those thoughts with him and his staff, and. Hopefully he's taken something from that.
Sort of reflecting back on your time in charge as a coach, but also as a Wolves fan, has this been the ultimate sort of career goal to take charge of your boyhood club?
It has to be, doesn't it? Really, it doesn't get any better, does it? To be a fan and for so many years and be able to stand in the dugout and try and drive your team to some successes and. You know, as I say, the only regret is not winning more games. But I've certainly enjoyed all the other aspects, day-to-day training, building some relationships with the players. I've got to know them, characters. So that's been really nice as well.